On this episode of Doing the Most, it's Crispy Boi Summer. I'm here with Garrett from Man-Made Mead, and we're going to be tasting Shimmerade. Ooh.
Crispy Boi Summer, you can bet I'm a stunner. Crack a cold one, no bummer. It's a Crispy Boi Summer.
I think you probably know this guy. He may not need any introduction, but if you've never met Man-Made Mead on the internet, jump down to the description, click that link, and follow him on YouTube and all the other things. Also out there making fantastic homebrewing content on YouTube.
We're in your studio right now, too.
Yeah, this is all green screen. It's really, I'd really upped my game.
Yeah.
That internship with Industrial Light and Magic really paid off this summer. So we are here to taste yet another in this series of 13 crispy hydromels for summertime. This one is it's a lemonade with hibiscus.
Oh, okay.
All right, so it's hibiscus lemonade.
Yeah.
Before we taste it, though, let's take a look at how it's done. This recipe begins with 1 1/4 pounds of honey in our fermenter, and on top of that we pour 20 ounces of lemon juice. This is just store-bought lemon juice, like real lemon. And then we're throwing in 1 gram of wine tannin. Next, we're going to add 1 ounce of whole hibiscus flowers. Check the link in the description. I'll link some really good quality hibiscus flowers that I used for this brew. After we get all of our hibiscus in there, we need to add some water. So in goes our filtered water, and once we got it up to about a half a gallon, we gave it a good shake to make sure everything was combined. Once all our honey was mixed together, we finished topping up our carboy to 1 gallon with filtered water. Next up, we're adding 1 teaspoon of Fermade O yeast nutrient and 1 packet of wine yeast. You can already see it starting to turn a little red from the hibiscus flowers. Then we put on our airlock and let it ride. Once fermentation was done and we confirmed that it was done with consistent hydrometer readings, it was time to get it racked over and sweetened. So we'll rack it over to a sanitized carboy, and then we're adding 8 ounces of erythritol, which is a non-fermentable sweetener. Tastes like sugar, but the yeast can't eat it, meaning we can make a sparkling, sweet session mead. And then we add our 3 lemons worth of zest, and I grated that zest with a rasp, so it's very fine zest. Once everything had cleared a few days later, it was time to get it bottled. So we'll bottle it with 1 teaspoon of granulated sugar per 12-ounce bottle, and that will give it the right amount of sparkle. And because of that zest in there, I'm racking this through a brew bag. So a brew bag just goes over the end of the siphon, and then you bottle away. We're going to be sealing these bottles with crown caps to hold in that carbon dioxide pressure. So just put your caps on, and in 4 to 6 weeks, it should be properly carbonated. All right, what did you think of my process?
That was fantastic. I loved how much hibiscus you put in.
Yeah.
3 pounds per gallon?
3 pounds per gallon.
I mean, I've never seen that, but I used to taste it. Either.
People are sleeping on the no water hibiscus. I'm just saying. Hey, you did see what we did. I actually did use a really nice hibiscus. I'm going to put a link in the description. Yeah, this one was new to me. I'd not used this brand of hibiscus before, and it's like really, really flavorful. So I was very, and it was
This is your Amazon review.
yeah. That's me. It's 5 stars. So yeah, we've got a hibiscus lemonade. It is carbonated. Almost all of the session meads in the series are sparkling. I'm going to open this up, and he's going to talk to you about what it means to support a YouTube channel on memberships and Patreon.
Yeah, so this is especially specific to our niche, and that is home brewing. It's a very small niche, as you know, and specifically channels that do mead-centric things and or even beer-centric things are just small. We need your support via Patreon, YouTube membership. And essentially all you're doing is you're helping us continue to run the channel. YouTube does a decent job, depending on the time of year, to pay us out. But most of the time, probably a good 85% of the time, not so great. So your membership goes a long way. Even if it's $2, you'd be surprised how much $2 helps.
So this is Shimmerade.
Looks beautiful.
Thank you. It's nice and clear.
Good bubbles. I like it. I like it's like
bubbles.
a red rusty color.
Big color from the hibiscus.
Yeah.
So we'll just take a little drink.
Yeah.
And you can tell me what you think. You know, all of these were made in kind of a loose way, so that way the viewer at home can kind of riff on it. You want a little less lemon, a little more hibiscus, a little more sweet, go wild. But they're all kind of meant to be something that's kind of a leaping off point for the person who's like, I guess I could bottle condition a hydromel.
Yeah.
Bottoms up.
Immediate big carbonation. Tons of lemon. It's like very pithy lemon too.
Yeah.
It definitely drinks as, like I said, more dry to semi, but there is some sweetness supporting it. I like hibiscus, that like obviously earthy kind of almost fruity note that you get in there. I think that complements this lemon really well.
Yeah, hibiscus is a lot of fun. I think a lot of folks would probably want this like twice as sweet as what I recommend. You know, a lot of folks, when they think of lemonade, they think sweet, but I'm thinking about, I just mowed the lawn and I want to kick back in the lounge chair.
Yeah.
And just have something that's big and bright and tart, and this nails that for me.
And that's the thing, is if you go sweeter with erythritol, there is a point where erythritol does have a predominant taste. And so there's a balance, I feel like, to adding too much, where you start to get that like, oh, I taste something different.
And it's different for different people.
Yeah.
So you might want to taste your way through some erythritol just kind of mixed into mead to kind of get an idea for where your threshold is for that.
The tannin on this is really big. I mean, it's got the carbonation, but the actual tannin to it is pretty chewy, which is interesting. What's the ABV on it?
These all clock in between like 5 and 6%.
I
put it on the bottom of the screen, but it's no more than 7%.
It presents like 7 or 8, like somewhere in that realm, because of the amount of tannin that's there.
Yeah.
But it's really clean. I do like the use of lemon. How'd you do the lemon for this one?
Yeah, so it was lemon juice and lemon zest.
Okay.
And so there is 20 ounces of lemon juice, which is a significant portion.
Significant. And
how much? 3 lemons worth of lemon zest.
Is this a gallon?
Yeah, 1 gallon of that. And so it's almost like a skeeter pea.
Yeah.
It's got so much lemon and lemon zest.
No, I think the hibiscus balance is really good here. It's not the thing up front, though. I will say it's a supporting character to the lemon.
Yeah.
But I think that's fine, because the lemon is predominant and strong in there, but you can still have some interesting notes coming from the hibiscus. Whereas just a straight lemon, something can be almost overbearing.
It can be a little bit of like a lemon pledge, kind of. Yeah. So the hibiscus kind of adds, like you said, that fruity character. Gives a little color, too.
Yeah.
And a nice hit of kind of punchy tartness and tannin, which I think works really well.
It's really good. I would definitely drink this anytime.
Something like this, kegged and back sweetened with honey,
Oh, yeah.
would be killer.
Yes.
Yeah. Right.
Obviously, that's the level. That's the next level of equipment, process, and things. But
Right. Man,
as a bare bones, this
series is focused on folks who want to do sparkling mead.
Yeah.
But it's kind of like me pushing them over the ledge to get there. And
making sparkling mead from this way only makes you appreciate kegging and those things later on, because it is so much easier when you can start kegging and stuff. So yes, this is a little harder, but you can still make great products.
Yeah. Well, thank you, Garrett, for tasting this. Again, go jump over to Man-Made Mead's channel and give him a follow if you haven't already. And again, he's got memberships, patronage, all of that, so you can support him directly. Make sure you hit that subscribe button here on my channel, ring that notification bell so you're not missing any of the upcoming content from Doing the Most. And you should jump over onto Discord. I have a Discord server. He's got a Discord server. Kind of everybody has a Discord server these days.
Yeah.
But go make your account, join Discord, find our servers, be part of the community. There's a lot of shenanigans and fun going on out there, so you should be part of it. Until next time, happy brewing.
Cheers.
Cheers. That was good clink.
Homemade brews and very sour brews, everything from mead to roast. Bake creation, fermentation, inebriation, doing the most.